Cheers to your health, my friends. You have mushrooms and salt, so why marinate them when you can just salt the mushrooms? Let me show you the recipe. Most people marinate mushrooms, but salting them is tastier, more interesting, and unique. If you like this, I can also show you how to ferment mushrooms. Fermentation, that is fermenting, salting, and marinating, are different things. Let's begin. I have a kilogram of large mushrooms. I'm removing this part of the stem. I just pull out the stem itself, look, and let it get salted too. And the champignon, if they're really big, cut them into 4 pieces. If they're small, don't do anything to them at all. Just take them and use them as they are. You'll need a bag where we'll put our champignon. And here, it'll be tasty and unique. I doubt any of you have tried salted champignons. Most people eat pickled ones, which are sold in stores, but salted ones aren't available. That's an oversight, we'll correct. You can use a plastic container instead of a bag, but the bag is easier since I can just throw it away. 1.5 to 2 tablespoons of salt. Why 1.5 to 2? Because, well, salt can be different. Lately, you know, I'll add 2. I noticed this thing. Sometimes it's too salty, other times not salty enough. The salt is inconsistent. That's why I use 1.5 to 2 spoons. Now we mix it all together really well. In any case, the salt will get everywhere for the simple reason that the mushrooms will start releasing juice and moisture now. The salt will start drawing out the moisture, and it will go down to the bottom mushrooms as well. Well, anyway, we stirred it there. That's all. I left the low ones here. And now we leave this for 3 hours. We left the mushrooms, closed it up, 3 hours, let them sit. You can leave them for 4, but not more. 3 to 4 hours, I think 3 will be enough for me. We'll meet later, and I'll show you the next step. This quick recipe is ready in 24 hours. Friends, it's been just over 3 hours. Look how much juice there is. Or rather, how much liquid the salt has drawn from the mushrooms. Now we'll finish all the pogromovki. I'll explain. For those who didn't remember, I know many of you don't like to watch the whole video properly. You just want the pogromovki right away. There's a Telegram link below. All the pogromovki are there. Go there, check it out. Everything is written. Let's do it this way. Put all of this into a colander. We don't need this juice that we got. That's all. We absolutely don't need the juice. Let it drain down there. See, there's a lot of it. You can see it yourself. There we go. Let's set it aside for now. We'll need 1 onion. I'm slicing the onion into rings. Garlic, a head, a small head, let's put it that way. About 7 or 8 cloves. Give or take. If you add more or less, it's no big deal. It'll still be very tasty. Slice it into thin pieces. So we've chopped the garlic. Dill, we won't chop it too finely. Just like that. So if we're talking about the leaves, we also have these stems, and there are even umbels, which are really great. The stems should be like this too. Let's continue cutting. They have a bit of aroma to them. We'll also need some fragrant chili pepper, black pepper, a bit of sugar, and a little oil. Take the mushrooms, don't wash anything, and put them in a jar. Put in a layer. Some onion in there. Some dill. A couple of peppercorns, a couple of stalks, and a little bit of garlic. And another layer of mushrooms, and another layer of onions. You don't need to work hard to spread it evenly. Some garlic. It's aromatic. Some dill, the stems. You can use more dill instead of stems, but too much finely chopped dill isn't right. Mushrooms are also essential. And so we lay it out like this for the whole jar. You might have to press it down. It should fit into about a 1 liter jar, but you'll need to pack it tightly. Well, you don't have to bother with all this. You can just put it in a container. It's not really that important. This time we're using a jar. Well, those of you who are subscribers already know. This is the section where we marinate and salt everything, that kind of stuff. So you can just do this in a container. Let's just put everything in basically and do it all. Basically, all the mushrooms are gone. Look, we pressed them down a bit and that's it. They're all gone. I added at the end instead of right away because it spreads out anyway. There will also be some brine. I'll add about a teaspoon of black pepper, maybe half a teaspoon or even a third. You can use less hot pepper because I like it spicy, and a teaspoon of sugar. It will balance the taste. The salt will even it out. Dill, garlic, and the oil will help us mix all these flavors together. They'll become, more compatible with each other. I don't know how to explain it. 2 tablespoons. And then you can just take it out and eat it right away. No need to add oil or pour anything on it. Nothing, just like that. This is the kind of jar of mushrooms you get. They'll also release a little bit of brine like this. You can already see a little bit of it at the bottom, so there will be more. I let it marinate for 24 hours. It's not for winter or canning. Other mushrooms need to be left longer. These are just champignons. I leave it in the fridge for 24 hours, checking occasionally. I'll do it this way. There'll be more juice and the seasonings will spread evenly. That's all. See you tomorrow. For me it's tomorrow, but for you it's in a second. A day has passed for us. Well, not a day, a whole 24 hours. Let's give it a try. Champiki, look how cool they are. Awesome. You can already tell by the look that this is going to be really tasty. Well, who would say this isn't tasty? No one would say that because you can already see that it's delicious. Let's remove a little. I refuse to try this without additional equipment. Which one should we take? Let's take this one. Luchka, I'll catch another one. And a little shot. Cheers, my friends. Well, not many people wrote, why are you using vinegar? It's harmful, so without vinegar. By the way, the flavor palette is completely different. Salty and pickled are totally different things. If you like this beauty, please like and comment. I'll also make fermented, or in other words, pickled mushrooms for you. Subscribe to the group. Let's get 1,000 Telegram subscribers and I'll release a video with the cameraman. Bye everyone. It was great to see you all.